Hey, you found me. So today I'm starting a new project. Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. Here we go. Sorry about the glare. From my own photo. Try to always work from my own photo scrap if at any way possible. I have the line drawing down on the surface, and the surface covered with frisket, and then the sky part revealed using an X-Acto blade, cutting around the mountain there and then peeling off. So I've got my board up here, my blown up copy, and some more photos from the location in the day for purposes of, sky and cloud reference. And so I am ready to get busy with my airbrush. I'm going to start airbrushing the sky and some clouds, so stick around. Okay, so still working on my editing skills. I could have cut out the first 30 seconds of this video, so apologies. I had to clean out my brush a little before I could get it to spray, before it would spray, so that's what I'm doing. Pull my needle out a little bit. Anyway, it works after a few minutes, and I start spraying with some transparent yellow. Obviously, I have a line drawing down on the surface, and then I've covered it with frisket and used a X-Acto blade to cut out the hill there and the mountains and the water, and peel back the sky piece. So that the rest of it is masked, and you'll see at the end where I pull it all the way off. So the frisket I save because I reuse it, and you'll see that too later in the video. It takes me like 3 times to be happy with the color of the mountains. So here I'm using a transparent blue. I use Golden brand of airbrush paint. And my airbrush is Iwata. I love. So I'm doing many layers of the blue till I'm happy. And then I've got a little airbrush cleaner there. I'm cleaning out my brush now. I leave a little cleaner in it when I set it to the side. And so I've ripped up a bunch of paper for cloud making. I've made a few shapes into paper, and then I've just ripped up a bunch of pieces. And so for a while I'm going to just keep adding and building till I'm happy. I'm using an opaque white and black shade, and just building on the sky. And this part takes a while. I think I put many different painting sessions together and then times it all times 16 to come up with the final 8 minutes and 25 seconds, blah blah blah. So I'm using my mask to give me some cloud shape, and of course to block off the surrounding sky from my spray. I just keep building and building. At some point I feel like I've done too much there in that spot where I'm working at, but after I look at it for a while, which is the part you don't see on camera, and I go in with my gray and my white pastel pencils working on those clouds, I became quite happy with the way it's working out. So really this is just an underpainting. So much more work to do. let's see, what did I want to talk about? Look at my notes, because I did write notes. While I was making this video, I ended up making a video about cleaning my airbrush, so look for that to be my next video I post. A nice up close with the voiceover. I'm adding a little more clouds in the sky. I do end up feeling like I have too much sky above, but cropping decisions like that don't have to be made till the end. So I gotta get the mountain, the rock painted, and the trees in, and all the green and the dark colors in, and then I'll decide how much is too much, and see if I need to crop in or add some more interest. I mix my colors right in my brush, in my airbrush bowl. So I have photo scrap, and you can tell when the colors change a little. That's when my camera ran out of battery, and then I had to, start again. So editing takes so much time. I'm still working on that. So back at the sky again. Filling in down at the bottom there, trying to give some dimension with the clouds. Atmospheric dimension is something I find myself always seeking in all my paintings. Got my mask there, which is just a piece of paper, really wet with paint, and dragged it across a little bit of a spot on the right. But I did let that dry and then go in and I went over it with the airbrush again. You can't even tell. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over and work on the water. And I'm masking off the sky. The reason I turned it over is so I don't get underspray on the rest of the paintings. I think I do like 3 coats. I'm mixing a transparent blue and a transparent brown till I come up with a base color for the water. I will build on that color. Okay, so now I'm ready to do the mountains in the distance. And I mask off the sky up there, and I spray it, and I think it takes me 3 times of taking all the masking off and sitting with it for a while, deciding to spray again and spray again. So this goes on for a while. I got my photo scrap, and I'm trying to mute the mountains. So that's a nice thing about the frisket, is if you're not too detailed in your cuttings, which this is not, easy to reuse. So you save it on the backing you took it off of, so you can take it off and put it back on again. I think this is the last time. I keep peeking till I'm happy. Happy here.